So if you're still actually stuck in that place where you're still wondering, maybe I should actually quit, YouTube videos of probably making content. I'm actually yet to tell you that seriously, you don't have to quit. This is actually the easiest way you can get monetization. And in this video, I'll be giving you just 3 different tips that's going to help you to get more to monetization faster, because I've actually done that and I've been there, and I believe that I should be able to give you a very good tip of my experience, what I was able to do to get my monetization in a very fast one. If this is your first time, like, share, and of course subscribe. So let's jump into it. Tip number 1. The first tip of what you want to do is actually choosing a niche. If you don't know what's a niche is actually the different topics you can cover in making videos, content creation, and the rest of them. Of course, you can decide whatever niche you make. It can be a gaming niche, it could be like a real estate niche, it could be digital marketing, it could be sales, it could be forex, crypto, whatever you decide. You choosing a niche is really, really important. All right, after you choose a niche, the second thing you should do is to make sure you double down on that particular niche. Stay laser focused on that niche. What I see many people doing is that as soon as they start a YouTube page or any social media pages, they will always want to diversify, going to this real estate, this, that, crypto, every single thing in one page, which is totally a waste of your time, resources, and energy. Shouldn't. I think that was one of the mistakes that I made when I started, and I would never want anyone starting a YouTube page right now in 2023 to make the same mistake. The best thing you want to do for yourself is to choose a niche, stick to that niche, double down on that niche, and of course, keep putting out content that is only related to that niche. That way, the algo of YouTube basically would be able to kind of know where to actually channel, your video. I know the kind of audience is going to put out your videos to. But if you're actually all over the place, you're doing this, ABCs, different kind of niches, at the end of the day, the algorithm is going to be very confused. You wouldn't know the kind of audience that will be interested in your video. You wouldn't know where to push your video. But if you have a laser focused niche, one particular niche, for instance, you're doing sales and digital marketing, you're able to put out strictly videos that has to do with digital marketing and sales. It's going to help the algorithm to push out that video to the audience that is ready to watch that video and long enough to actually give you that watch time hour you need to get your monetization. So the second thing you should do is actually keeping your video short. Keeping it short in the sense that when you're starting off, most people don't even know who you are at that point. You're still trying to build an audience. You're just trying to, get yourself, get your foot in the door. So the least you can do is actually making contents that are very short. I see people making the mistake of making videos that are as long as 30 minutes when they start. It's really, really wrong. Don't do it. Take it from me. You need the watch time, of course, but at the same time, you need people to watch and retain, their attention for as long as you can. So the best thing you can do is that you make your videos very short. For 1 to 5 minutes, it's okay for a starter, for a beginner. Make your videos 1 to 5 minutes, because not everybody has that patience to watch. They don't know who you are. They're still trying to get conversant and trust who you are, and of course, maybe believe in whatever you're putting out in your video. So they can actually give you 5 minutes of their time. But as soon as that video is actually more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes, nobody's going to watch. Even if they watch, they probably will just watch a few seconds of the video, which is not going to be good for you. And it's not going to be good because the algorithm won't know where to actually put your videos to and the kind of audience, maybe if they liked it or not. So the best thing you can do is to make sure your videos are just between 1 to 5 minutes when you start. That way, you're going to attract people that will be able to hey, okay, let me see what this guy has. I don't know your face, but at least I can give you 5 minutes of my time. And if you're good enough, they're going to watch through the video, and it's going to help you to boost and, of course, get you to that watch time hour. So, of course, maybe if this is your first time, in the monetization thing, you need 1,000, subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to actually get your monetization. So, the important thing you should do is to make sure you make quality videos. I'd rather make maybe 2 videos per week, because of course you're starting up. Make sure you make at least 2 videos per week and push it out there, but make sure your videos are really of good quality. And at the same time, you should make your researches on any topic you're talking about, so you can present yourself as a professional in that particular, whatever topic it is. So people will be able to learn and, of course, produce the right value for that particular video. Then my final tip for anyone that is actually starting a YouTube page, which is my final tip, is patience is the key. I mean, too many people come into the YouTube or Facebook or whatever, when they start content creation, they think it's just something you can just, boom, as soon as you make your first probably 2-3 couple of videos, then you start seeing views and subscribers. And that's the more reason too many people quit. In fact, they say the average monetization duration basically on YouTube is like 6 months or up to a year. Some people go up to a year before they get monetized. I think I did my video for around 6 months before I got monetized. And you need to put in the work. YouTube wants to see you put in the work. They want to see that you're actually affecting people's life. You're producing the right value, for people. And people are actually engaging with your video. They are liking, they are sharing, they are commenting. They are really watching your videos to a very good, amount of time. Probably 30%, 40% in between that video, which is probably 5 minutes, as I said. So you need to make sure you have the patience. You need to be very patient. Sometimes you work so hard and, do a lot of things. And you make your content, edit your videos, and you put it up. You see just 2 views, 3 views when you're starting up. That's most people actually quit at that time. But trust me, you don't have to quit. And the one thing about YouTube is that videos that I actually made back as when I started, they made, I think, just 3-4 views. But probably 6 months down the line, those same videos started taking off as a result of probably the searchability of that particular topic was rising on YouTube, and people started viewing that videos more. But when I posted those videos, it was only 3 views or a couple of views here and there. And I was like, whoa, how do I do? Do I continue doing this? But today, most of those videos are picking up and are getting more, views. So what you should do is understand that YouTube is a marathon and not a sprint. You have to be in this game for a long, long term. Like, you want to be in this game in a very long time. Most people are actually making, thousands and thousands of dollars on YouTube today. They have been making videos like more than 4 or 5 years ago, 6, even 7 years ago. So you think they just came in and started making those views and, of course, making those money? No, they came in, they actually, had to be patient. They put in the work. They had to produce, give value and free value, basically. Make sure you give free value to your audience. And this is why people will keep on returning to watch your videos and, of course, watch it all to the end. So, and another thing I keep telling people is, look, when you make your content, make sure to always instill these 3 things. Number 1 is your hook, your body, and of course, your call to action. Your hook is basically something that's going to bring people in and keep them watching, past the first 1 minute or 2 minute mark, probably around 5%. Then, of course, your body is what you're actually talking about in the video, what you promised them in the hook. Then, of course, the rest of them is definitely going to be, the final one is your call to action. Your call to action is actually, telling your viewers to probably, click subscribe, like, share, or maybe you have something you're selling. Maybe it could be a merch, it could be your affiliate marketing, website or whatever. You're telling them to go to that website to actually register so for you could get a commission. So this is everything I cover in this video, and I believe so far you've been able to get a very good value on how you can actually start a YouTube page or whatever social media you're into, and of course grow it to a very good level and start making money from content creation. Trust me, content creation is the way to go if you don't really have anything good going for yourself right now. Plan yourself, make researches, and of course, keep bringing free value. And at the end of the day, trust me, you're going to make very good money for yourself. And of course, I'm always going to keep giving you free values every single day. And I'm going to see you succeed. And I'm waiting to see you at the top. Thanks for watching.